They waited all night, so by 8 a.m., as the gates to the concert venue opened, the mad dash began.
Yeah!
There's excitement in the forest.
Have you ever wondered what it feels like to stand in front of 1 million people? As a musician, playing in a stadium is a dream. But some concerts in history were so big. They did not just fill stadiums, they filled the entire cities. This time we are looking at 10 most massive rock and metal concerts ever recorded. Let's count down the loudest and largest crowds in history. Number 10. Wacken Open Air. We start with the mecca of heavy metal, Wacken Open Air. While other festivals in this list are one-time events, Wacken does this every year. Around 85 million people gather in a small German village. For a musician, Wacken is the ultimate test. The sound systems are huge and the energy is pure metal. It's not the biggest on our list, but it is definitely the most dedicated. Number 9. The Big Four, Sonic Fair. Imagine the 4 greatest thrash metal bands on one stage: Metallica, Slayer, Megadeth, and Anthrax. In 2010, over 100,000 fans in Sofia, Bulgaria, witnessed history. This concert was special because it was broadcast to movie theaters globally. Look at that crowd. The precision of the drumming needed for thrash metal is intense, especially when playing for a sea of people this large.
The 4 bands.
Number 8. Pink Floyd, Venice. Number 8 is a bit different. In 1989, Pink Floyd performed in Venice, Italy, but there was no space on land, so they built a giant floating stage in the middle of the water. 200,000 fans stood on the docks and in the boats. It was beautiful, but it was also controversial because the loud music was vibrating the historic buildings. A true masterpiece of visual and sound. Iron Maiden, Rock in Rio, Brazil 2001. Brazil is famous for the loudest fans in the world. In 2001, Iron Maiden played for 260,000 people. If you listen to the live recording, the fans are sometimes louder than the band. For a drummer like Nico McBrain, keeping the tempo while 250,000 people sing along is a huge challenge. This is heavy metal energy at its best. Number 6. Santana at Woodstock, USA, 1969. Originally, they expected 50,000 people. Instead, over 400,000 showed up. It became a symbol of peace and music. Santana's performance here featured one of the most famous drum and percussion solos in history. It was messy, it was muddy, but it changed rock music forever. Number 5. Sarstock. In 2003, Toronto hosted a massive benefit concert to help the city recover economically and psychologically from the severe SARS outbreak earlier that year. More than 450,000 people came to see acdc and the Rolling Stones. Even though it was a long day of music, when acdc hit the stage, the energy was electric. Heavy Metal Day USA 1983. This was Heavy Metal Day. Bands like Van Halen, Scorpions, and U2 played for 670,000 people. It was so hot that helicopters had to spray water on the crowd. Van Halen was paid a record-breaking $1.5 million for this one show. That is the power of 80s rock. Number 3. Rock in Rio, Queen. We enter the top 3 Rock in Rio 1985. The total festival had over 1 million people. Queen was the main attraction. Watching Freddie Mercury control 500,000 people with just his voice was incredible. Look at the crowd's hand moving together. It looks like a human ocean. This is the definition of a stadium rock legend. Number 2. The Rolling Stones. In 2006, the Rolling Stones played a free concert on Copacabana Beach in Rio. You know the result? 1.5 million people. The beach was completely covered. People were watching from the streets, the balconies, and even from the boats in the ocean. It was one of the biggest free rock concerts ever performed by a single band. Number 1. The Muster of Rock, Russia. Finally, the number 1 is the most legendary crowd in metal history. Just as the Soviet Union was ending, Metallica, acdc, and Pantera played in an airfield. The official number was 1.6 million people. There were soldiers and helicopters everywhere. For a musician, playing here must have been terrifying and amazing at the same time. This is the ultimate peak of the metal world.
My God, that's insane!
Pretty remarkable. And there were, dude, imagine a sea of people like that, and see there's a helicopter. And that helicopter would come down close, and they were yelling at people like, stop! You know, people were moshing or going crazy. They didn't know what that was. People are getting out of order. This is chaos!